The Square was last year's Palme d'Or winner. To me, this movie was comprised of two movies. One good movie, which is a character study about a museum chief and a representation of the society in which he lives in. And a bad movie where random shit was just happening all the time. In what concerns the good movie, the acting was good, but what mostly caught my eye was the style in which the movie was shot. During any scene where dialogue is exchanged, when the camera points towards someone speaking, it doesn't cut to the other person speaking, so his answer comes from behind the camera, and we are able to see the character's reaction as it changes slowly. This happens in the majority of the movie. At first, one would think it was either an artistic choice or that the crew was lazy to do reshoots of the same scene again from the other perspective. But I really doubt that a film that won the Palme d'Or would do that. The style had some drawbacks, as some of the line deliveries off screen maybe deserved to be shown and didn't have the impact they were supposed to have. The framing itself was unusual in a lot of times, but it complemented the film's bourgeois atmosphere very well. Also, there was a scene towards the end in a building, and the framing in that scene leaves some things to the imagination. So technically this film is very well made. Also, there was a scene at the beginning and something happens to the main character, and the movie delivers it so seamlessly that you wind up experiencing the same intensity of emotion of the main character. Now on to the bad movie. The story in this film is just a foreground to make some social commentary, and while that isn't something bad necessarily, however, the movie seems to be shallow in its statements and doesn't delve well into any of the problems it tries to talk about. Some would say it leaves it to the viewer's imagination in a Michael Haneke fashion, where it doesn't want to indoctrinate you and wants you to think. But in a Michael Haneke movie like Caché, the movie doesn't try to indoctrinate you and presents things as they are, but it also goes deep to show the main character's obsessiveness, and that idea is really focused on in the movie. However, The Square tries to touch on so many subjects that it fails to bring out any one of them, except for one maybe, so it resorts to the characters speaking obvious morals route. Also, the movie's marketable scene didn't make any fucking sense at all. Sure, it was cool and maybe wanted to share some ideas, but it didn't fit the movie's context that much to me. So at the end, this movie was saved thanks to the technical aspects and the quirky, well fleshed out characters. Maybe I'll watch it a second time and give it a higher rating. But for now, the movie's failure to present its social commentary destroyed a big part of it for me. And for now, just for now, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10.